Welcome back to part 2 of the recording in 4-track. This is the 4-track I'm using, Fostex X-12. In this video, I'm just going to go through laying out a track on tracks 1, 2, 3 and 4. Just a basic track, how you would kind of just record down a sketch of an idea of what you want. So I'm going to do guitar on track 1, the old baritone here. I'm going to use one of my drones on track 2, drum machine on track 3, that's the Boss DR550 up there I'm going to use, and on track 4 I might do some vocals or some samples or something like that. Just build up a really basic sort of track and just basically teach you how to use it and teach you how to get back to basics with recording music. So we're going to start out with track 1, just recording a basic rhythm track on the drum machine. And then we'll overlay that with some guitars and some drone and see what it turns out like. So I'm just going to lay down a drum track on my Boss DR550. Just going to assign some sounds for it. I like the decay being quite high on these. Right, I'm just going to do this and then program a beat and get it into the 4-track. Right, so I haven't programmed this thing for a while, but it's weird. It's like muscle memory. It just comes back to me. So I've got it in song mode. I've just done a little phrase. When you record it in 4-track, you always need like a time in, like a click in, so you know where to start. So I've done a click in and it just goes on a basic beat. I'll just play this now. So what I'm going to do now is I've got the tape already. It's on track 1. I just want to make sure that it's not too loud, it's not going into the red too much. See, it's going right into the red, so we're going to turn the trim down a bit. That'll be alright. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to hit play and record and just wait until you see tape on there, and then I'll hit play on the drum machine. And then that'll be our drum track going. Right, so track 2 is just going to be guitar. I've just got it my micro dark hooked up to the Marshall. That's just going straight in from the mic into this line in onto track 2, and we're going to do some guitar now. Okay, I'm going to do track 3 now. I've got a quantum defraculator drone and a Korg MS-20 filter. That's going to be like my bass sound. Just arm the track and off we go. Alright, and then on track 4 we're just going to have some dodgy keyboards. Here we go. Alright, so that's all the 4 tracks done now. I've got the 4-track now going. Where's it going? It's going into the mixer, which is then, it's just on a stereo mix left and right, and then it's going from out to USB into this computer, which is running Logic. So I'm just going to record it so I can put it on the video so you can hear this stereo mix. I'm just going to press play. And we've got this mix going. I'm just going to record it into Logic now. so you've just heard the demo, so that's what it can do. It's a great sketchpad tool for just getting down ideas in an old school fashion. You can even like take samples. You could even like extract each track to a track in Logic and try and line it up. The thing with doing that is that tape's analog, and it's like if you output each track on individual tracks in Logic, it won't match up quite the same, so you'll probably have to do a lot of cut and paste in, but it is possible to still do that and have the 4 individual tracks. I mean, you can get better 4-track machines where they can output the 4 tracks anyway, so there's different machines that you can get that can achieve different results, but this one is a very, very basic machine, so it can't do that, but you can just output a stereo track, which is what I've done, which is what you've heard. I've put a little bit of EQ on it and a little bit of reverb on it just to make it sound nice and palatable, but generally it's quite okay, you know, like out of the box. So great little tool. Next video I've got a little pedal that I want to make, which is a sort of a cassette tape emulator that emulates the kind of warble and stuff that you can get from a cassette player. I'm going to build that one and I'm going to compare it to the actual cassette player that we got here. I've not made it yet, so no promises, it might not work, so I'll just see where I get to with that. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.